But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who secretly shall bring in destructive heresies, even denying the Lord who bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their harmful ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through greed shall they with deceptive words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingers not, and their destruction slumbers not.
For if God spared not the angels who sinned, but cast them down to darkness, delivering them into chains to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the ancient world,
but saved Noah, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with overthrow, making them an example unto those who afterward should live ungodly, and delivered righteous Lot, distressed with the filthy conduct of the wicked. The Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly those who walk after the flesh in unclean desires, and despise authority, presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of exalted ones. Whereas angels, who are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord. But these, as natural brute creatures made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, receiving the reward of unrighteousness.
spots they are and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceits, while they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls. A heart they have exercised with greedy practices. Cursed children, who have forsaken the right way, and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, who loved the wages of unrighteousness, but was rebuked for his iniquity. The mute donkey speaking with a man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet.
These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with a tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. For when they speak great swelling words of emptiness, they allure through fleshly desires those who are clean escaped from those who live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. For by whom a man is overcome, by the same is he brought into bondage.
For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world, through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than, after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow that was washed to her wallowing in the